Hey there, it's Grandma wondering how was the first day of school? You all went back to school today, and I'm sure you had a great time and maybe a little nervous, but I'm sure it was good. I hope you saw some old friends from last year and maybe made some new friends in your new classroom. Well, I have a story today, and it's called The First Day of School. So I figured that was a good day to read it. It's about two boys called Sparky and Eddie, and they were the best of friends. We'll find out how their first day of school went. I hope yours was good. Sparky and Eddie lived next door to each other. Sparky was born on the 4th of July. He was named for sparklers. Eddie was born on a plain day. He was named for Uncle Ed. Sparky was tall. Eddie was short. Sparky had freckles. Eddie had none. Sparky liked trees. Eddie liked bugs. They were so different. They were best friends. Sparky and Eddie played all summer long. They climbed trees. They looked at bugs. Sparky got more freckles. Eddie got none. Then it was time for school. Sparky and Eddie wanted to start school. They wanted to be in the same room, too. Their parents took them to school one day to see who their teachers would be. The room lists were up. Sparky would have Mr. Lopez. Eddie would have Miss Bean. Sparky and Eddie looked at each other. They gasped, "We're not in the same room." They felt glum. Too glum to climb trees, too glum to look at bugs, too glum to even cry. They stared at nothing, feeling glum. Then Sparky said, "Let's make a deal." "What deal?" asked Eddie. "We're not in the same room," said Sparky, "so we won't go to school." "Cool," shouted Eddie. "This year we'll stay home." "We'll climb trees," Sparky said. "We'll look at bugs," Eddie said. "We'll have fun, fun, fun," shouted Sparky. Then he said, "Shake on it." So they did. "No switchies?" asked Eddie. "No switchies," Sparky said. Eddie told his mother, "Sparky and I made a deal. We're not in the same room, so we won't go to school this year." "Oh dear," said his mother. "Your teacher will be sad." Sparky told his father, "Eddie and I made a deal. We're not in the same room, so we won't go to school this year." "Oh dear," said his father. "Your teacher will be sad." Eddie told Sparky, "If we don't go to school, our teachers will be sad." "They'll whimper," said Sparky. "They'll whine," Eddie said. "They'll blubber. They'll cry like rain." Sparky and Eddie felt so bad about that, they almost cried like rain. "What can we do?" Sparky asked. Eddie thought. He thought and thought. Then Eddie said, "We'll give them a chance. If we like them, we'll stay. If we don't, we'll go home," said Sparky. "We'll climb trees. We'll look at bugs. We'll have fun, fun, fun." "That's a switchy," said Eddie. "That's okay," said Sparky. "It's a nice switchy. Is it a deal?" "Deal," said Eddie. And they shook on it. It was the first day of school. Eddie went to his room. Miss Bean was waiting, smiling. She had rhinoceros beetle on her desk. Eddie thought it was beautiful. Miss Bean let the kids look at it. She let the kids touch it. Some kids said, ooh. Some kids said, ah. Eddie said, ooh and ah. Sparky went to his room. Mr. Lopez was waiting, smiling. He had a bonsai on his desk. The bonsai was short, a dwarf, really, a dwarf tree. Mr. Lopez let the kids look at it. He let the kids touch it. Some kids said, ooh. Some kids said, ah. Sparky said, ooh and ah. Sparky and Eddie met at the boys' bathroom. Do you like your teacher? Asked Eddie. Yes, said Sparky. He has a bonsai on his desk. What's that? Eddie asked. A short tree. Short like me? Shorter. Cool, said Eddie. Do you like your teacher? Asked Sparky. Yes, said Eddie. She has a rhinoceros beetle on her desk. Wow, Sparky yelled. A rhinoceros on her desk? It's a beetle, said Eddie. Then he said, school is fun. I will stay. I can be your best friend, even if we're not in the same room. Me too, said Sparky. Sparky asked Eddie, could I see your teacher's bonsai? I want to see something shorter than I am. Sure, said Sparky. Can I see your teacher's rhinoceros? I want to see a rhinoceros on her desk. It's a beetle, Sparky. I know, said Sparky, and I want to see it. Eddie said, okay, we'll see it after school. Okay, said Sparky, let's make a deal. Beetles and bonsai after school. Cool, said Eddie, but this time, no switchies. Then they shook on it. The end. So, hey, I hope her first day was great, and I hope you met some fun friends and saw some great things in your classrooms. All right. I hope you had a great first day of school, and I hope every other day of school is going to be wonderful too. Grandma loves you.